Hey y'all, this is your video for talking about the teaching observation evaluation form. Since we didn't get too much time to talk about it in class, I wanted to make a video so that you know what all are the areas that you guys are assessed when I come observe you. This is the evaluation form that is common for all method students and for clinical teaching students, and it's a West College of Education form based on the t-test that the actual teachers use. So here are all the criterias that you can see. So I keep filling up this area, this top portion that talks about the supervisor, cooperating teacher, observation, and all semester, time in, time out, all of those things I fill out. Okay, so here are basically the criteria, and for each of these criterias, there are 4 levels. One is accomplished, proficient, developing, and improvement needed. The first part of it is all about planning, and this planning aspect actually comes from your lesson plan. So you know, when you submit your final lesson plan, that is what I'm going to look to do these things. Some things to think about is those higher order questioning skills, student grouping, roles and responsibilities. We've talked about that with all the ones that I've done pre-conferences with. Is what does that mean? The second part is your instruction. Are you setting student expectations? Looking at learning objectives. Are they being achieved? Are they measurable? Your content knowledge. Are you integrating the learning? The pacing. Is thinking levels varied in the classroom? Your communication, the questioning that you ask, use of technology, as we've been talking about over and over again, and there's again 2 parts: use for technology for assessment, use for technology for learning purposes. It can be the same technology or it can be different technologies. And then instruction methods, differentiations. Here the monitor and adjust is if you adjust instruction based on student data. That means is if something is not working and you make adjustments, any slight changes that you make, that is totally okay, but that is what goes over here. And then you can, about those. So the third is about your learning environment, where your classroom routines comes in, classroom management, again, student roles and responsibilities. I look for those things. I look for behavior expectations, you monitoring behavior, circulating the room, redirecting disruptive behavior, reinforcing classroom culture, engagement. The last is the professional practices, is basically your demeanor and ethics, your professional appearance, and then once again, reflection. So your reflection gets counted for your lesson plan, as we talked about. It gets counted over here, and then it gets counted on, it has a separate grade. So that is why I keep saying that reflection piece is one of the most critical pieces in your teaching lesson. Let's talk about grading of this. Now, I told you there are 4 levels in this: accomplished, proficient, developing, and improvement needed. So the way it is graded is accomplished is 1 point, proficient is 0.75, developing is 0.5, and improvement needed is 0. However, I know that this is a lot. Even I could not have accomplished on every single thing in this. For a 45-minute lesson, there is a lot that goes on. I believe that if you are proficient, you are doing amazing at this, at your teaching. So whether you have an accomplished or a proficient, you will end up with a 1. So the way this is going to be scored is 1 is for accomplished and proficient, and then 0.5 for developing, and 0 for improvement needed. And if there are any questions, I calculated for each single one of them. I add the letters over here. I'll do the calculation. I'll have lots of feedback in these boxes and everything else. And we are going to meet and talk about it. And if there are any questions you have related to this form, grading or anything else, please do not hesitate to ask. This video is going to be, I'll upload it on YouTube and then I'm going to upload it on your D2L so that you have it. But like I said, whether accomplished or proficient, you get 1 point, developing is 0.5 and improvement needed is 0 as I grade on all of these. There are 40 criterias in total. So you get points for each section of it for your lesson plan. Best of luck. I know you guys are going to do great. It is overwhelming and it is nerve-wracking sometimes to be teaching content to a group of students, but you've got this and you will be doing great. I am proud of you and I cannot wait to watch you guys in action.